Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So Bitcoin on the 4-hour, we have had another test into our important support level, the level where we basically any day above is a good day. It's a good day for Bitcoin. Any day above here. If we are to hold above here, ultimately this could be the low. If we obviously lose this level, then yeah, we're going to open up quite considerably lower levels. But at the moment, the market is doing its best to maintain this level. You can see a pretty aggressive wick down into it, but that was met with a squeeze back up. So obviously the people shorting into this, the longs are closing into it, the people shorting into this level expecting it to break, then we'll whipsawed back up. But I mean, in the bigger scheme of things, as you can see, it's nothing major. We are there or thereabouts, actually at just under still this level we've got drawn in here as well. So yeah, not the greatest price action, but like I said, whilst ever we're holding above this support, that is not a bad it's not a bad place for us to be. Stock markets though looking pretty dire here. You can see we weren't able to get above this trend line and hold for any sustained period. Slam back down. Back below this level of support as well. So the next level is down here. And also yeah, I mean that's it. Next level is down here. What we would be hoping to see as risk asset bulls is to hopefully get maybe this is a wick below, we trade back above and close back above this resistance level, or maybe we come down, test into this and bounce here. But if we do put in some sort of a high relative to a high low relative to this low here, the price action could start to become more constructive. If we are then basically able to then take out this high and then print a higher high, we then could start to see an uptrend start to form for the first time in a long time. So that is what we want to see. Larger time frame on the stock market, but we'll have to see obviously what happens if we take this low out. Even if we take this support level here, I would expect that we are going to then take this low out ultimately and then trade into the $3,200 level. DXY still looking nice and bearish down here. Still in a nice in a nice downtrend, which is what we want to see. Coming up, well, it did test into this level of support. It's got levels of support. It's got levels of support lower at about $1.101 as well. I mean, it's come down pretty far, pretty fast. No real counter trend rally like you can see we had here. So at some point this may squeeze a bit higher, but as long as it's below this resistance here, then we are probably still looking good for bearish price action. Break it back above here, which is about just over 106, then yeah, I mean there is nothing to say that into next year we don't then come and take out these highs and we go for another leg of pain. The dollar index, oil basically, has tested into this important support level. I say important support level, it's a very wide area. This is a very wide range. Oil is a very volatile at the moment, very difficult to predict where it's going to go. Obviously, people super bullish up here. Almost everybody appeared to be super bullish up here, and look what's happened. Just incredibly difficult to predict the direction of. All I will say is that I think it remains above this area. So in obviously it's basically above this one, so above 60 and below 94, and I think that is where it will probably chop sideways. If it is to break below 60, then it's going to be difficult for we're going to be in a difficult macro environment to have caused that. And obviously going back above 94, 95 that oil itself is going to impact the economic macro environment. So this is probably a sweet spot area. It's quite a wide area. Above 60, below 94. The closer to the middle of that range, probably the better. So yeah, 10-year bouncing a little bit here, as we can see. 10-year having a bit of a bounce. Yeah, did try and trade lower than this area, but ultimately swung back above. So yeah, I mean, is this going to be a new constructive rally in yields, i.e. sell off in bonds? It could be. Now we're back above here and looking relatively strong, at least in the medium term. So that is definitely something to keep an eye on. Gold is up there below this important level of the top side of 1880. This is important resistance. Above 1880, I would expect very good things to happen for gold, but until that is confirmed, yeah, I mean, we just have to expect sideways in this lower range, then potentially even lower. If we are to see like a dollar index rally back towards the upside. Ethereum, BTC having a nice bounce here. At the moment, only bouncing in to back test the old support as new resistance. So if it's get rejected here, then yes, we're coming down and testing the support below. If we break back above, that would be well, pretty promising. Would maybe put an end to this current shorter medium time frame trend iteration of weakness in Ethereum against Bitcoin. Maybe you can then start to push back up towards this into this resistance above. Then the USD pairing though, nowhere in no man's land. I mean, we could draw a horizontal probably around here, roughly where we're at the moment, as an area where we could get rejected. So I mean, this could be a bit of a relief bounce in Ethereum, and obviously the USD and the Satoshi pairing. However, they're both pretty much in resistance now, so it is a level that we could obviously turn around from. Bitcoin dominance very strong here, looking to actually try and break through these highs. So that is interesting to see. Yeah, so how high can it go? Who knows? But yeah, looking to actually take out this high. So I mean, if we have this low here, these lows here, and then we take out these highs from this level, there's nothing really to say that we can't move up significantly higher. It's probably about everything on a look on here. Let's look at stochastics, those larger time frame ones. How are they looking? 4 hour looking good though, to hold us above this level for the time being. 12 hour looking to up from a low level, which this is good to see as well. Or like, it's good to see. I see it as good from the basis that it gives us a chance of holding above this important support level. If we lose this, then it's going to be different. It's going to be probably another decent leg lower, maybe even 30-40% lower. So yes, this gives us potential to hold this level. Daily also looking to try and turn up from a low level. Buy daily though, not looking good. 3 day actually looking okay considering the price action. 5 day okay. Weekly looking turning up from a low level. Bi-weekly turning up and actually starting to tick up as well from this low level rather than just flatline. So that is not so bad looking. And then maybe next month we start to get an actual tick up on this. But maybe it'll be a couple of months. So I mean, yes, all I would take from stochastics is that we've got a decent shot for at least a few more days, maybe a week or so, of holding above this support level, and then anything to the upside from that, pretty much I would consider as a bonus. So yeah, that is it, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.